Hello, my name is METİN Arıdaşır. This is 111th part of explanation of my theory, according to my theory and my formulas. Arıdaşır's massive photon waves as gravitation sources in meta-sensation perception matter. There is no action at a distance. Now snapshot. I advise you to notice that. Yes, my formulas. And another things. 1. Mass is one of the properties of electron motion form, EMF. 2. Point mass of any surface point here. This is first cycle, n equal to 1. This is second cycle of electron motion form, n equal to 2. Here, first cycles, spherical cycles, linear velocity, Vg, remember from my former videos. Okay, and each point has point mass, each point has point energy, point momentum, etc. Remember, point mass of any surface point of electron motion form is photon-mass also. Each point. Here, this is point, this is point, this is point. First cycle's point, m. Second cycle's point, m divided by 4, y. Wait a moment. 2. Point mass of any surface point of electron motion form is photon mass also. 3. Provided that the electron motion form is not relocating, no displacement, each point of its surface has rest point mass. First cycle, second cycle, third cycle, okay, goes on. Now, here, each point rest mass, has rest mass, has rest energy. Second point, third point, okay. Yes. 3. Provided that the electron motion form is not relocating, each point of its surface has rest point mass. Therefore, photon has rest mass. Remember, I have computed, according to my formulas and my theory, C direction component photon mass 2.4 10 to the minus 45 kilogram, and Vg linear velocity, cycles linear velocity, direction component photon mass is 3.858 10 to the minus 36 kilogram for lambda n, wavelength of the electron. This kind of electron motion form is equal to 19, for lambda n equal to 91.155 nanometer wavelength electron motion form. 4. Each free electron motion form transfers the point mass goes on. Each free electron motion form transfers its point mass or its total mass by its own successive waves through the eternity in meta-sensation perception matter. Thus, we can call that successive waves of free electron motion form as mass waves. 5. I'm so sorry. Without these mass waves, there will be no interaction or action at a distance. This means if there is no free electron motion form, there is no its successive waves, and there will be no mass transferring and interaction in meta-sensation perception matter. This is meta-sensation perception matter, and here electron motion forms density highest, like our sun. This is a volume of meta-sensation perception matter. Here, lower density of electron motion forms, and upside of that, lowest, say, relates to that, lowest level of free electron motion forms density. Okay. Countless here and there. Countless electron motion forms, free electron motion forms, produce and propagate successive waves, and these countless electron motion forms, countless successive waves are constructually interfered, and these wave motions fill this volume of meta-sensation perception matter, and they are interacting. Here we can find gravitation phenomenon. Okay? Not action at a distance. Without successive waves, there will be no sun. There will be no earth radiation. Okay? No gravitation. There will be no object that interact in the context of gravitation. Okay? I advise you to look at that and notice that, please. I hope you see. Snapshot. I hope you can read a summary. Okay. Step by step, I will go. Then now again 6. Yes, 5. Without these mass waves, there will be no interaction or action at a distance. This means if there is no free electron motion forms, there is no its successive waves, and there will be no mass transferring and interaction in meta-sensation perception matter, and there will be no gravitation. If there is no free electron motion forms, there will be no sun that is shining. Okay. 6. If electron motion form is free, it produces and propagates successive waves. Each wave's point mass decreases inversely proportional to n square. Here. Inversely proportional n square. Okay. N equal 1. M divided by 1 square is m. second cycle, n divided by 2 square, n divided by 4, n equal to 3, n divided by 3 square, n divided by 9. Here, fourth mass, fourth cycle's point mass, m divided by 4 squared, m divided by 16. It goes on like that, in this way, and while doing this, here, for n equal to 1, linear velocity of first cycle is Vg 2 pi c, 1,884,000 km per second. For n2, 2 Vg, 2 multiplied by linear velocity of cycle, 3,768,000 km per second, and etc. Okay, and here my mass formula. Here my mass formula. Intrinsically, it has inverse square law. Inverse square law comes from these formulas that I put forth. Okay? Main formula is linear velocity of each of cycle Vg n is equal to n multiplied by 1,884,000 km per second constant. Then another formulas. Yes. 6. If electron motion form is free, it produces and propagates successive waves. Each wave's point mass decreases inversely proportional to n squared, m multiplied by 1 divided by n squared here. Yes. Now, 7. Inverse square law comes from electron motion form's nature that I put forth. 8. Photon is not an exception. It obeys inverse square law. Each point of each successive wave is photon. When we touch this point, we touch photon of spherical electron motion form. Photon, this point, photon, photon, photon, photon. Okay? This is first cycle's photon mass, point mass. Second cycle photon mass, point mass. Inversely proportional, decreases. Photon obeys inverse square law. Okay? 7. Inverse square law comes from electron motion form's nature that I put forth. 8. Photon is not an exception. It obeys inverse square law. Each point of each successive wave is photon. For each successive wave, photon mass decreases inversely proportional to wave number. Like this. 9. Constructively interfered countless electron motion forms successive waves that are filled a certain volume of meta-sensation perception matters. Meta-sensation perception matter. 9. Constructively interfered countless electron motion forms successive waves that are filled a certain volume of meta-sensation perception matter, compensate the weakness of waves' point masses related to the distance and inverse square law by increasing intensity or luminosity. Thus, in this medium, gravitation actualizes. 10. What about Newton's gravitation law? F equal to G m1 multiplied by m2 divided by r squared, and Galileo's gravity formulas as action at a distance. There is parallelism between my formulas and these formulas, but they are deeply different. They are deeply different. Now, Newton's F equal to G m1 m2 divided by r squared. Here, if I put here and there, these my formulas, m formulas, like this, F H divided by n square lambda n C minus etc. multiplied by H n square lambda n. Okay, divided by like this. If I do like this, okay, this is my M formula, this is my M formula, okay, this is Newton's formula, these are my formulas, okay, yes, you see. Yes, 10. What about Newton's gravitation law? F equal to G m1 multiplied by m2 divided by r squared, and Galileo's gravity formulas as action at a distance. There is parallelism between my formulas and these formulas, but they are deeply different. If I input my mass formula by substituting m1, m2 of Newton formula, things get messy. 11. In spite of its spookiness, both Newton and Einstein and other accepted physics theories assumes action at a distance. 12. Remember, once upon a time I had said, the light is the bridge between the two reality. By bringing together, I will put forth the gravitation phenomena wholly also. I will explain next. Have a good evening. See you later.